Today, I'm going to do a little experiment when it comes to creating captions for videos. This same video will be uploaded 4 separate times, each with a different method of captioning. Let's start by discussing what captions are and why they are important. The Web Accessibility Initiative, or WAI, defines captions as the text version of speech and non-speech audio and video content. Captions are needed to make sure that video content is accessible to those who are deaf or hard of hearing. The Americans with Disabilities Act states that certain individuals or institutions who make video content need to include captions in order to comply with this law. If you're not sure if your media needs captions, the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, or WCAG, is a great resource. However, if your video has audio information that is important to the general understanding of your content, there's a good chance that it needs captions. Typically, creating captions can be time-consuming. Some people may be tempted to use auto-captioning tools and call it a day. However, many auto-captions are not WCAG compliant. We're going to talk a little bit more about what the WCAG says in terms of auto-captions and compliance. So, first of all, in order to be compliant, captions must be synchronized, include speaker identification, describe relevant sound effects, and be accurate. One of the big reasons that auto captions aren't compliant is their accuracy rates. While there isn't a set percentage from the WCAG, most experts agree it needs to be at least 95% or above. You can see in this chart that most platforms and their auto captioning tools just don't cut it. Another reason is that auto captions sometimes struggle to capture the actual spoken terms. For example, mitochondria becomes mitoandria, and so on. This can cause a real problem for understanding content. And aside from those two reasons, auto captions also tend not to include speaker identification or relevant sound effects. And this is important for providing context within a video. And finally, automatic captions often have synchronization issues. When captions lag or flash too quickly, this can cause real problems for people trying to follow along in real time. If you still think that auto captioning is accurate enough, here are some real examples of people getting into legal trouble for using auto captions. As you can see, there are very real consequences for not following accessibility guidelines. At this point, I'm going to upload the video so you can see for yourself the difference between auto captioning and manual editing tools. Thank you for watching.